Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Nasir and thank God it's weekend and I got some time to sit here and talk to you guys. So about 2 weeks ago, I and Fatma made a video on explaining the differences between IELTS and TOEFL, and we got such a positive response from you guys and thank you all for that. And if you haven't watched that video yet, I will put a link in the description below so you can watch it there. Anyhow, after that video, we got so many requests from you to make a video on generally improving the English speaking skills, whether or not one is preparing for any of the English language tests. So we thought it would be a great idea to talk about that. And as a start, let me tell you that I am not a native English speaker myself. So I know the struggle when you are trying to speak in English but miss the words or can't be fluent. I still find myself improving my fluency day by day, but at this point, I thought that it would be a great idea to share with you my experiences that helped me in improving my speaking skills and which I think could be helpful for you too. So let's get into it. And before I start, I would like to mention that I would be breaking down this video into different sections where I will be explaining different tricks. So if you want to jump to a specific section, I have put the timestamps for different sections in the description below for your ease. So first things first, I hope that if you are watching this video, you understand quite well the basics of English grammar, especially tenses. Without tenses, you are not going to be able to speak properly. And tenses and the language structure are actually the first barrier that you need to overcome in this journey. And luckily for me, I had this very awesome teacher in, I guess, the 7th or 8th grade who taught me everything about all the tenses and explained the differences between active and passive along the way. And that laid a strong base for me. So you need to understand the language structure properly before you move any further, because it will save you from making any fundamental mistakes in speaking. Once you have the tenses and language structure in your head, the next thing is to build your verbal vocabulary. Vocabulary is where most people get stuck in the start, and at this point I would like to emphasize that the verbal vocabulary that you need in your speaking is quite different from the tough vocabulary that is required in formal writing. I have observed early learners sometimes trying to use very tough vocabulary, for example GRE SAT level words, in trying to speak with others, and personally I think that it gets a bit strange because there is a good chance that the listener also doesn't know the meaning of such tough words that you are trying to use. That's actually because daily life speaking is quite different. One way to improve your verbal vocabulary is to listen to other people speaking as much as you can, and for that you can listen to podcasts or you can watch English movies with subtitles on, and you can pick the specific words that you don't understand and you can Google these words, you can learn their meanings and you can learn how to pronounce them. Reading books and newspapers would also be of great help in building your vocabulary and especially developing a better understanding of the correct grammar usage. Now at this point, one very effective trick, and the trick which I think I learned the most from, is to start texting your friends in English, applying in your own words the knowledge that you learn while reading and listening to other people. For the most part in my life, I have texted with my friends and other people in English just for the sake of learning new words from others and experiment with my own sentences. This practice can prove extremely helpful because the normal conversations that you are going to have with your friends are not that formal and you don't fear for getting picked for the little mistakes that you make while typing, and even if you do, that's actually for your own good. Texting in English boosts your confidence a lot, and by this point you should actually start trying to converse with your friends in English. But if you think that you are not quite comfortable yet, well, there is no one stopping you from start practicing with your own self. Start practicing speaking to your own self, maybe during walking or maybe in front of a mirror, speaking about anything. For example, what are you going to do in an hour, or how was your day, etc, etc. Just make sure that no one is watching you because they might freak out. This trick actually helped me and I think that it will help you too. I don't use this trick anymore. I used it only in the start and early days of my learning. Another very effective way at this stage is to start participating in debates, for example, or delivering the educational presentations, your educational presentations in English language, even if you have the choice to present them in your own native language. Practice your presentation or speech many times before you actually deliver it so that you are more confident about yourself. So all these tricks actually bring you down ultimately to the point where you have to start speaking. You should actually start speaking and engage in constructive conversations with your friends and practice as much as you can. Practice is the only way that you are going to get over that hesitation, and the only way that you are going to learn more and get better at speaking every day. If you don't have that many friends around you to practice with, I suggest that you sign up for any online English club. I signed up for myenglishclub.com when I was preparing for TOEFL speaking, and trust me, it helped me a lot. It helped me a ton. Myenglishclub.com is an online forum where learners like you sign up and share their Skype IDs with others to get in touch with them and practice English speaking. I myself got in touch with a lot of people from different countries around the world, and we would talk about a lot of things in English, and those people also didn't have English as their native language, so it was a very good experience for me. We would talk about a lot of things, for example, politics, history, art, cultures, weather, studies, a lot of things. This will actually help you in getting exposure and will help you in understanding different kinds of accents around the world. And if you are planning to take any test in your future, this would actually be very helpful for you. My own score of 27 out of 30 on TOEFL speaking is the result of all the step-by-step improvements that I made over the years. And now I'm living in Turkey and I'm doing my master's here, and I speak English everywhere except when at home. So the hard work and practice of all those years actually paid off, and I hope that it will be the same case for you too. And that's all. I wish you good luck in your journey of learning to speak English. And thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below. I would love to answer them. And I would also love to hear from you the tips that helped you in learning to speak in English. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel here and watch other videos from our channel here. Also, Fatma is coming up with her series on tips and tricks regarding the IELTS test very soon. She scored an overall band of 8 in IELTS, so look forward to those videos as well. And again, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.